Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. In this video, we're doing part 2 of Bomb Party Deep Dive. I'm super excited. One, because we get to uncover the truth that these reps don't want us to find out or to know. We'll be going over some of the Reddit posts on Bomb Party Gossip, which gives us a lot of information because it's real reps who have left Bomb Party that will be giving us some insight and some information. And I'm super excited for us to talk about that today. We also will be going over some Bomb Party Better Business Bureau reviews. Because for some reason, these reps don't want to tell the truth about their business. Well, it's not really their business. They're independent contractors. But they don't want to tell the truth about Bomb Party for whatever reason. So we, the people, have to go out and find it ourselves. No problem. So let's get started uncovering the truth. So in this first screenshot I have here, again, is from Bomb Party Gossip on Reddit. You can definitely check that out. A lot of amazing information. But let's get started reading this first one. It's impossible to make a decent wage without recruiting. $14.95 per ring, $19.99 a month for back office, $30 for stacks and special collections like Market Fresh. Shipping is on you. If you choose to do ship.com, that's another $20 a month. I always use free sites, so I'm not sure exactly how it is. Then you have to buy free gifts to put in everyone's package. You don't have to, but every other rep do, so you should. When you put it into perspective, it's insane. Then any inventory purchase, no matter how big or small, costs $15 to ship from corporate. Let's say you sell 100 rings per month, which is a lot/hard to do. You're only making 500 minus 20 back office, 15 corporate inventory shipping, at least depending on how often you order, $20 ship.com, etc. Okay. And that's only if you're able to sell about 100 rings per month. Okay. Not including special collections. And what I find interesting is the fact that they have to pay $15 for shipping, even if you only order one sleeve. That's $15 shipping. Okay. And people don't understand what all goes into a business, right? So you're not getting help from Bomb Party Corporate. This is all on you. You have to make this work, right? You have to buy your shipping labels and supplies, and you have to buy the printer for the shipping. You have to buy the packages to put your rings in, because I've heard that it is required from Bomb Party. You need to put them in like little ring boxes. You have to purchase that. You have to purchase all of that. And again, like the person said here, you need to buy gifts because you're trying to compete with all the other reps, because it's oversaturated, of course. So you have to compete with other reps. So you have to make sure you have at least semi-good gifts, right? Something that you can afford, but something that people would something that will encourage the people to buy. Okay. And that is what she's saying here. And so to sell 100 rings a month, it's crazy. So let's say you have $500 minus all of that. Then you have to put that back into your business, because you have to have that 350 PV. Remember, that's the bare minimum. That's not including if you want to rank up. That's bare minimum. How much PV you need to have a month. So minus that 350 from that 500, plus the supplies, plus the packaging supplies, plus your prizes, plus the back office stuff and special collections. You may not see that whole 500. Matter of fact, you're not going to see that 500. And this is all without recruiting. Okay. This is crazy. And it says, so much of that profit you're putting right back into packages, freebies, decorations for your background, etc. Right. So you're not just spending it on your business. You have to make sure your whole aesthetic look good, right? You have to get a background. And I've seen people get like little stuff to put in the background so people can be interested in even watching what's going on. I see people wear costumes, for Pete's sake. So you have to look interesting, sound interesting, and make sure you're interesting to watch. That's a lot of money. Again, and because you're required to have that 350 PV per month, that doesn't include, because you want to keep up with all the other reps, you're going to have to buy special collections as well if you want to keep up as well. And new inventory, because people want the newest stuff. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. So let's do another one here. So it says insane scamming done by corporate. I'm interested in knowing what they're talking about here. It says, I know the main focus for everyone is the MLM structure. However, as a former rep, I want to stress the most baffling / horrifying part of this company, BP Corporate itself. The fact that reps get charged only 5 to 10 less depending on the item. How insane is that when you truly think about it? Reps paying $15 a piece for rhodium plated brass that's made in China that's likely costs less than $1 to make. Then, charging reps $15 for shipping for any inventory order regardless of size, i.e. one sleeve of rings or 20 sleeves. Shipping is $14.95. This eats the small reps alive because the only people who can afford all of this are people who don't need the money in the first place. Then the best part of it all is all of the collections they come out with, the birthdays every month in addition to the random collections like Atlantis, Market Fresh, seasonal stacks, etc. The only reason corporate does this is to pressure the reps to keep buying more and more inventory at insane markups. Reps are their true customers and the true suckers out of it all. The MLM side of it comes back into play when you learn that the only way to feasibly keep up with collections and reordering inventory is if you have a massive downline. Because you get product credit from their purchases, they disguise it as commission bonus. Now, even worse, they've started bombarding the OG collections with the new settings as well every month, or take old collections out of the vault and put them in the OGs. Example, Candyland. This makes it hard for reps, small reps, to sell what they already have without insane time pressure because customers always want the new. OGs. If you have OGs from 1 month to 2 months ago, no one wants them. So what do? Buy even more inventory. It's all so sick. Can you believe that? Can you really believe that? Right? The constant pressure to buy more and more and more inventory. Because as this person said, people want the new. So if you couldn't sell your inventory, let's say we're in July now, let's say they're coming out with something in the fall and September, but you couldn't sell your stuff from July, no one wants it. They want the new settings, the new stuff. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to buy to keep up, right? And again, they keep mentioning this $14.95 shipping. That is highway robbery. What? The smaller reps can afford that. It's bad enough you have to buy inventory, keep up with the 350 PV a month, right? Now you got to pay $14.95 for shipping. Even if you don't matter, if you buy multiple shipments, you're going to have to pay more. This is crazy. And to reiterate, the platings, it's not real rhodium. They keep saying rhodium is a durable metal, it's in the platinum family. Yes, but they dipped it in rhodium. You see here it says plated brass. It is brass dipped in rhodium. It's plated. It's not real rhodium. Okay? This is insane. And the reps are the one that suffer. The smaller reps are the one that suffer. And this person says that the only way you can keep up is if you somehow get a massive downline, and you're going to get those bonuses, which you can use to purchase your inventory and be able to pocket some money. That's the only way you're going to make it in this business, is if you have a massive downline. Okay? And that is the point. That's the name of the game. Recruit. And that's the MLM thing. This is sad. I really do feel bad for the reps because they're the smaller reps, the one with no downline, the one person that just started, they're the ones that suffer. Sad. So let's read another one here. Same experience. I'm done selling BP, but also still active so I can get my point incentives. I also thought it would be fun, but I was putting my family in more debt selling than I was making anything. We live off my hubby's paycheck because I'm a stay-at-home mom. My hubby put his hard-earned dollars towards this for me to start, but I feel horrible as this has done nothing but suck money out of our pockets. As a newer rep, I wouldn't sell anything unless I had some sort of coupon code for a discount, which means I lost so much money. I was consistently live for a long time until I realized how I was literally draining myself for the desperation of sales. No thanks. Also, who in the world just has 500 plus $500 to $800 of extra income to spend on inventory / new collections? If you are a newer rep with no customer base, what is mind-blowing to me is how expensive collections are. If you are a customer, you are paying for product, tax, shipping, all said and done. It's one half of $100 for one thing. That's a lot. That's a lot on one product when you don't have the income to spend. That's crazy, right? This is not the first time I've heard about reps going into debt for Bomb Party, by the way. Because again, you have to have that PV or else you be considered inactive, right? Reminder, if you have to pay to play, you're in a pyramid scheme / MLM. Okay, get out of there. Red flag. But a lot of these newer reps are drowning if they have no downline. So another red flag, if you need a downline, a massive downline to succeed in this. You need to have somewhat of a downline if you want to see money coming back. If you want to see some sort of profit, to turn somewhat of a profit, you need to have somewhat of a downline. Okay? And this is crazy that a lot of these reps are going into debt because of this. Going into debt. And you notice that a lot of these reps get desperate and start giving coupons, right? I think someone said that they get about $5 maybe commission, right? $4.95, something like that, commission. And if you're constantly giving coupon codes out, so you can sell what you have, so that way you can get new inventory in, you're not pocketing any money. If you're constantly practically giving these things away for free, so people can just buy them, so you can get new inventory. It's really sad that these smaller reps are at the bottom pole, and they're getting crapped on, going into debt, trying to make a sale. This is really sad, guys. Let's do one more. Okay. They definitely recruit people and promise you can make as much money as you want to make. The name of the game is build a team. They let you think you can just sell the jewelry without forming a team until you sign on the dotted line, and they harass you if you don't start a team. Most of the upline sees any and all communication when you sign to join the team. It's very hard for the older women to know how to work TikTok and make videos and hashtags and really any of it. Social media in general. Then you start realizing the reps are only making $5 per OG they sell. It's impossible in the beginning for the ones who join to earn an extra income. There is no extra income. The new collections come fast and they are pricey. The gift with purchase and giveaways. Sometimes your shipping fee doesn't even cover your shipping cost. Bubble mailer, sticker, business card, printed invoice, gift with purchase, and shipping fees. People don't talk about the thermal printers and all the shipping materials. They don't talk about how most of these ladies give away prizes that cost the $5 they earn or more. These knockoff LV bag, purse, vault crap, electronics, minky blankets. And I say all of that to say your upline only encourages you when the end of the month is near and they want to level up. Gotta earn money off your hard work. So they encourage you to buy more inventory so they level up off your money. It's an ugly game. And the more downlines an upline gets, the more vicious they treat others. It is the ickiest feeling MLM. It's like going back to high school. All the uplines think they are Regina George from Mean Girls. Not to mention the jewelry sucks and has dupes for $1 or $2 on every Chinese app. Temu, Shein, AliExpress, Wish. Do a reverse image search of any of these apps, your favorite bomb party ring, necklace, earring, bracelet, and watch how fast you get mad when you see them on those websites or apps. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. So yeah, they make $5 per OG, right? And as this person stated, as you know, the first person we were reviewing was talking about how everything you have to go that goes into this business, guys, right? It's not as easy as these people make it seem. And these reps like to make it seem like, oh my God, it's the loveliest thing ever. You're going to kill it. You're going to kill it. You're going to kill it. They don't tell you, hey, by the way, you want to see some real money? You need to sit up here and make a team. Start making that team and start upping your PV. Okay, they don't tell you that because they want you to sign on that dotted line first. And then they start telling you the truth. This is crazy. And like this person said, you're not just doing the 350 PV a month or whatever the case, however much you have to buy keep up a month, right? It's not just that. And not only do you have to keep up with the new collections, like I think they have pendants coming out, which we will discuss in a second, stacks and studs and new birthday month collections in 1 month or in a couple 3 months. These are all things that you need to purchase because you have to keep up with the competition, because this is oversaturated, of course. And not only that, you have to, again, this person said bubble mailer, sticker, business cards, printed invoices, gifts, because again, you want to compete with others, be able to compete with others, and your shipping fees. And then you need your thermal printer, like this person said, and all the shipping materials, right? And then you have to put the ring and ring boxes, and that costs money as well. Do you see what we're saying here? This is not just I get to sell rings and visit. No, this is a whole operation that you're spending money on, and you cannot see a return unless you start having a downline, and then you push them to get sales, make their own downline, and it's like a vicious cycle. So everyone can try to get to the top. But the sad part is not everyone will make it there. A lot of these reps go into debt. They start using Klarna apps and Affirm so they can buy. Some of these reps don't even have the money to buy their starter kits. They have to use apps like Affirm and Klarna just so they can buy the kits. So a lot of these reps are starting off in debt already because they don't have the money for the kit. But because these reps sit on live and sell these people a dream, they think they can do it. And some reps will make some money off of it. But the mind, the mental gymnastics these people will put you through, like she said, the gossip, the high school behavior, and all this other nonsense will drain you dry. That's the MLM structure. That's how it is. I'm sorry this person had to go through all that. It really sucks, especially when you really think it will be you. When you're a stay-at-home mom trying and you want to be home with your babies, and you're trying to make money from home, and you think this will work for you because they sell you that dream and it looks fun. It looks fun on the other end because they have to put on that mask, that face. But once you're in it, you see a whole different story. I'm really sorry that person had to go through that. But let's talk about something else here. They had a convention. Yes, a convention. Let's discuss. So just like every other MLM, Monet, Beachbody, you name it, they have conventions. And Bomb Party is no exception to this. The point of these conventions is usually to give some type of motivational speaking to the reps so it can get them to do better, recruit more people, and talk about how great the opportunity is. Talk about what they have done and what can they do to be better, right? Sure. And the point of these conventions is they're trying to show and get people the fear of FOMO, right? So for the people who couldn't come, get people to want to go next year. Okay. And so a lot of the times these upline push their downline to go to these conventions because it looks good on the upline that their people are going to these conventions. And again, these conventions pushes this idea of FOMO. Try to give reps to have FOMO. Their fear of missing out. Fear that they're going to miss out on something great, right? There's nothing really great. And so since Bomb Party is more like a jewelry review company, they talk about new collections, exclusive items, and things you can purchase, and give people awards for being the top seller of the company or being the person who recruited the most people. That's what this is all about. And some of these special collections, like the pendants that you're seeing here, they're trying to sell for $50. This is something like the other person said, like, you can get this off of Temu for like $3 and they're selling it for $50. No way is this worth it. Okay. No way. This looks cheap and bogus. But we do have a submission here. Got this off of, again, Reddit. Let's discuss. Someone fainted at the convention. Apparently, someone fainted at the convention this last week when this convention happened. When their wife went to go get him some water, they were told they had to pay for it and that the water at the convention wasn't free. Are we joking? Like, y'all didn't make enough darn money at the convention. You couldn't give one of your guests water after they fainted. What a joke. The person who said to have done this was a bomb party customer service lead named Kelly, who they just celebrated at the convention and made a pin for, as well as a shirt with their face on them. What a joke. I was also close with Kelly until I wasn't a rep anymore and was just flat out ignored. As I've said before, they only care when you're making money. This is facts. This is absolute facts. And what I'm talking about facts is the tail end of this here, right? That they don't care about you if you're not making them money. You're not, you think all those friends you made while going live and your upline and whoever's in the group with you, you think you guys are besties for life? Just wait till you leave. Wait till you leave Bomb Party, or wait till something happens where you can't sell them or whatever happened. Once you no longer make them money or you're not an asset to them anymore, you're out of there. You're done. As far as this go, I've heard that the person it wasn't a faint. The person had a seizure from dehydration. It wasn't even a fainting situation. You're making your people pay for water? Are we serious right now? This is just greedy at this point, right? Just flat out greedy. And I'm sorry that this person had to experience this. There's nothing worse than feeling like you made friends within an MLM and you think you guys are the best of friends because you guys had something in common, like the business. And you guys bonded over that. You guys thought that because you shared common interests and whatever else going on in your lives, you guys thought that you guys can bond over that and you made lifelong besties. But the moment you leave, you felt isolated and ignored. It's not a coincidence. When you no longer serve your purpose, you're done and you're out of there. The upline will make sure of that. So before you think you made new besties, keep in mind, if you left that group or left that MLM, would they still talk to you? Unfortunately, more likely not. It's the unfortunate truth. And so many reps have said it on the Better Business Bureau, on Reddit, and all these other places, that once they left the business, their friends left with them, right? The business left and so did the friends, and now they became back to the same place, isolated. It's fairly unfortunate. Okay, let's talk about this next one. Reps have to pay to attend convention, plus pay for a guest, plus pay for travel, hotel, food, have spending money in general, plus have money for on-site boutique that has exclusive merchandise, plus purchase the exclusive new collection only available to those that attend convention. I couldn't go, way too much money. And all the trainings are nothing new, just repurposed material. Do you hear that? You're not just paying for these tickets. You're paying for hotel, travel. If you're driving, you're paying for gas. If you're putting on an airplane, you're paying for your tickets. They are not paying for none of this. Bomb Party's paying for none of this. You get nothing, right? Except for the classes that they claim to have had at this convention. But as this person said, it was repurposed material. It was stuff they already know. So you're learning nothing. You've gained nothing, but you spent all your money, or a good chunk of it at least, to go to this convention to learn nothing. All you're doing is just sitting there and clapping hands to people who's made it to the top. That's the only thing you're doing, is watching people brag, win awards for being top recruiters. That's the only thing you're doing. And like I said, this is fairly unfortunate because a lot of the people I've seen at this convention through TikToks and things, they're at the bottom of the poll. They're at the bottom. They're new reps. A lot of these people are new reps who feel like they had to go because of FOMO or because their upline pushed them to go to these conventions. And they learned nothing. You imagine spending all your money and things to go to this convention and you've learned nothing. All you got was a few TikTok videos and a few Snapchat videos of the convention. Maybe a couple of friendly faces, and I guess that's it. And if that means something to you, sure. But I will be doggone if I spend all this money for hotel, food, travel, and whatever the case may be, just to hear what I've already learned. Like, are we serious right now? Let's get on to the Better Business Bureau reviews. Actually, I want to do this last one from the Reddit one because I think that so many people get this idea that you're going to reveal thousands of dollars in diamonds with these hidden gems or the MSRP that they like to make people assume that it's actual value. It actually has some value. It does not. Let's get into this here. Also, diamond reveals. I revealed diamonds twice and got them both appraised. Neither of them were real diamonds. $1,000 reveal. Jeweler said he'd give me $25 for it because it was a nice setting. What a joke. Can we believe this? Actually, yes, I can. I cannot express this enough, guys. MSRP is supposed to be the suggested retail value, right? It's what BP would sell it for if they had an actual store, right? A lot of these, again, like we talked in the beginning, are plated. They're not real. They're brass or nickel or whatever the case may be, dipped in rhodium, dipped in rose gold or whatever the case may be. They have some sterling silver. Not sure how real that is, but you're not getting any money for this. Every person that I've seen said that they actually went to get this appraised is only worth what you paid, which is about $20 to $25. And that depends if the setting is actually good. Imagine thinking you won not one, but imagine you think you revealed a $1,000 ring that was said that it was worth $1,000, and you're excited because you only spent $19.95 for the OG, and you take it and they say you get $25. Like, that's crazy. What a joke. And a lot of these reps like to say that it's worth that amount. They don't actually say MSRP. They just say worth $1,000. And I've talked about that in my other BP video, that a lot of these reps do nothing but lie. And they continuously lie about how much these rings are worth. I wanted to touch on that because I touched on it in my previous video, and I wanted to touch on it again. You're not revealing jewelry that's worth a bunch of money. I'm sorry. You paid $19.95. Expect when you want to take it to a jeweler to get it appraised, expect to get what you paid or less. Or less. That's it. Okay, you're not going to get a revealed ring worth hundreds of dollars. It's made to have the consumer think that, oh, you paid $19.95. You could possibly reveal a ring up to $1,000, right? It makes you assume that you're getting a ring worth that much, but it's not. It's to the benefit of the company that they say that the MSRP is so high, because it gets customers to assume that they're actually getting a jewelry worth something. And I'm not saying it. This is just what the people on Reddit saying. People who are actually in the company are saying that a lot of these jewelry are fake. They're not even made in the U.S. God knows where they're made at. So they mark it up, and they're probably dirt cheap. But that's something I had to address. Let's get to the reviews now. Okay, so this first one, Alicia W. Let's read. This business is a scam and scheme. Jewelry is falsely advertised and cheap. They lie, and no customer support is available to resolve issues. I am not satisfied and want my money back for I'm assuming it says crap items I received. They also think they are slick, using gambling and addiction triggers for business profits. False advertising and lying about worth of products make my claim valid. I want a response, no answer when I email or put tickets or call numbers listed that are out of service or drop calls. I want my money back and will soon contact my bank if not resolved. Are we shocked? No, we're not. Okay. This is actually fairly accurate. Using gambling and addiction triggers, right? A lot of these people have, not all of them, I want to preface that, but a lot of their customer base are shopaholics, right? Or who are very impulsive buyers, right? The gambling, right? You may reveal a $1,000 ring. Are you gonna reveal diamonds for $19.95? You could possibly reveal diamonds, or you could possibly reveal that you reveal a ring that you already like, or you really like. You might reveal an awesome ring and you only paid $19.95, right? You might get the ring of your dreams or the stack of your dreams or whatever for $19.95 or whatever you're buying. Yeah, using gambling tactics. And a lot of these people have addictions, or some people just want to try it out for the one time and they got disappointed like a lot of people. This is unfortunately fairly accurate from my experience and the people we've seen on Reddit. And by the way, this is on the Better Business Bureau. If you don't believe me, check out the Better Business Bureau and check them out yourselves. They're all still there, these reviews and complaints. All right, so our next one here. I placed 3 orders with 3 representatives who I thought was trustworthy in the beginning of my collection. I was treated myself for my birthday and 4.0 GPA in college. In the first order, I received a damaged ring. Rep told me in the live to email her to know how to contact support for replacement. She never emailed me back. So I submitted a ticket within the emails they sent with the receipt. I got an email about submitting a ticket, so I did. I did that and haven't heard anything. This was in May. The second rep I ordered 19 rings from. That is crazy. Necklaces and earrings, I spent some money on that order, especially for sterling clubs. Unfortunately, here I am, not a package of items from my second order of 19 items. The third rep, I purchased 2 things from and had no issues on my order having damaged items out of the 2 things ordered. I should have received the second package before the third purchased order. Definitely should have had it by now. Anyways, I submitted a ticket to this company and have not received any kind of response from them. I would love to have my jewelry that I spent quite a few hundred dollars, that day on hopes to be getting a jewelry collection and also helping small businesses that are trying to grow their businesses with this company. A few $100s. Oh my gosh. But let's start here. Not the fact that you shouldn't need hundreds of dollars of jewelry, but especially this type of jewelry. You can invest that and get you a nice diamond or a nice sterling silver, and you could have went somewhere else with that. Not this business, but nonetheless, since you already have, this is not a shocker. I constantly hear about how much the customer service sucks. A lot of these people don't hear back for weeks pertaining to their orders and a problem with their jewelry. Weeks, right? And that's the risk you take with this business, right? It's not supposed to be a ethical business. They're not trying to have the best customer service. At the end of the day, they're an MLM and they're trying to better their MLM structure. They don't care for the customer service, right? It's to make the business look good to have that customer service, but they're just an MLM, right? They're going to put their priorities in trying to help people build teams. That's what it is. But I'm sorry that she had to go through that. But yeah, when you're buying from independent consultants, that's a little risque because again, people run their quote unquote business because it's not their business. They're independent consultants for Bomb Party. But they run it how they like. And if they want to take a couple days longer than others to ship, that's exactly what they're going to do. But here's a tip. Stop spending your money on Bomb Party. The rings are not worth it, right? They can't even be appraised for at least what you paid for them. And they're plated. They're not even real rhodium or rose gold. They're plated. They're dipped in it. Get something worth your while, guys. Stop spending your money on this. You can go to Walmart, spend $50 and get a ring worth something. I got my ring about 6 years ago from Walmart. It's not sterling silver. It's a regular ring, and it still holds up 6 years later. It's not even brassy. It doesn't make my finger turn green or nothing. That's what you guys should be doing. Invest in real quality jewelry, not this crap. Sorry, not sorry. That's just my opinion. Let's get to the next one. All right, so this one's a lengthy one, so make sure you guys are ready. I ordered from Bedora Fizz via TikTok. Her blank name is Bedora Fizz. I was watching a TikTok live and I asked about the rings because she kept saying the dollar amount. After she read the description of the ring, she told me the ring was worth $240. And it's not only me she told it to. She tells it to anyone who asks. She leaves her videos up via, I'm assuming that's via Facebook or TikTok. So it's proof. So I'm intrigued and decided to purchase 3 original rings on March 6, 2023. She was telling me that I have revealed and told me one of my rings were 132, the next one was 108, and the last one was 112. So I was excited and I have pieces had pieces worth that much. So almost 1 week later, I received my packages. One of the stones fell out of my rings. Realized the rings looked so much like costume jewelry. The same day, 03/10/23, I took them to a local jeweler to get them appraised. She told me all of my rings were not worth even $20. She told me everything was CZ plated in rhodium. It wasn't worth anything. So obviously I'm upset. Blank told me those rings were a total of $352. She lied and falsely advertised to get sales. Had she told me these are just costume jewelry, I would have never purchased. I don't have not one ring in my home that has been appraised for anything under $200. I like quality jewelry. I reached out to her via messenger on her business page. I never received a message back. I reached out to Bomb Party via support ticket. I don't want a refund for the damaged ring. They're simply made and cheap looking. I want them to stop false advertising saying they're worth all that money, because it's not. You're deceiving your customers, making them think they can get costume jewelry worth hundreds of dollars. Blank needs to be let go from the business. She is falsely promoting the blank of the value of these rings. I got these professionally appraised and they are not worth nearly the amount she claimed. Don't buy from, I'm assuming, Badora Fizz. It's an MLM scam. Wow. And as I stated in this video before, you would have reps who would flat out lie and say that these rings are worth hundreds of dollars, and they're not. They are not. Just because BP set up a suggested retail value does not mean they're worth that much, because they're not worth that much, guys. Their suggested retail value, again, is to the benefit of the company that they make the suggested retail value high so people can assume they're getting some money worth of jewelry. No, you're getting crap. I'm sorry. This is not funny, but it's truly unfortunate, because this young lady thought, or this young lady, young man, whoever, thought that they were getting $352 worth of jewelry. Right? And they only paid $19.95, so they thought they were getting a bang for their buck. Took it to an appraiser, find out that it wasn't even worth $20 altogether. I'm really intrigued to know what these rings look like, low-key. But she feels scammed, and she has every right to feel that way, right? She has every right to feel that way. She got costume jewelry, and that's what it is. If you watch my first Bomb Party video, I talk about that. How Bomb Party, when they set up their trademark and everything, they said that it's under faux jewelry. Bomb Party acknowledges that this is fake jewelry. So for you to spend $19.95 expecting you expect to get hundreds of dollars worth of jewelry, you are highly mistaken. Go to, again, invest in some real jewelry. She could have took that $350 or however much money she spent on these rings and invested it in something worth her while. This is truly unfortunate, and I hope whoever the individual she bought these rings from, I hope she get reprimanded by the company, because you're lying. You're getting people to spend money and making them think that they're getting jewelry worth hundreds of dollars, to come to find out that they're only worth barely $20. I mean, they're worth what they paid. It's unfortunate, guys. And again, I will say it again: stop spending your money on this. Stop. I mean, if you like costume jewelry and that's your thing, go ahead, I guess. But don't be shocked when the stone fall out or the plating start to wear off, right? Don't be shocked, because this is it. This is costume jewelry, guys. If you expect to have quality jewelry for $19.95 out of an MLM business, you're highly mistaken. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm sorry. Let's get to the next one. Here's another one. I bought an OG ring that turned my finger green. I also bought a necklace and it broke the second time I wore it. I reached out to the company, no response. I would like to be refunded for the broken necklace. But I really wanted to talk about the finger turning green. So many people have been talking about in these complaints how their finger turned green and how these necklaces are breaking. Everything is breaking. Stones falling out. Everything's breaking. People's fingers turning green. Guys, if you want quality jewelry, invest. This is costume jewelry, guys. I'm sorry. And it's truly unfortunate. This should tell you about the quality of the jewelry. I'm the type of person I already am very iffy with spending money on, especially on these type of things. But guys, it's an MLM. They're not trying to produce quality jewelry, guys. right? This is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact, but they're not trying to produce quality jewelry. They're trying to make money out of this recruiting based business model. They don't care about the quality. The quality is to just the jewelry. It should just cover for the fact that this is a recruitment based business. That's it. That's literally it. Because if they didn't have product, it will be literally a pyramid scheme. So they have to use product to cover the fact that this is a recruitment based model. Come on, guys. Sorry, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And I want to wrap it up there. And I hope you guys learned something from this. Okay? Bomb Party and likewise businesses, the point of these businesses is to hide the fact that it's a recruitment based model. You have to recruit to be able to succeed in these businesses, and very few people are able to succeed. Very, very few. As we've seen in these reviews and these posts, people are going into debt because they were sold a dream. They were told that they could make money, that they could have financial freedom, that they could be able to work from home and be with their kids, be the stay-at-home mom, and do whatever the case may be. And they were told that this was easy and that all it takes is consistency and whatever the case may be. But a lot of the times it's oversaturated, guys. Too many people are playing the game and there's not enough players, right? You got a game and not too many players. What I mean by that is customers. There's only so many customers to go around, right? And some customers are pretty loyal to whoever they're purchasing from. So, and I see on TikTok that these people are barely getting 30 viewers. And a lot of those people are from their own downline or upline or whatever the case may be. Okay? So I hope you guys learned something from this. Okay? This is an MLM. And MLMs are not always ethical in their practices. The fact that you make money off of other people's hard work should say just that. Okay? If you want jewelry, guys, and you want quality, go to Walmart, go to Target. You can at least get some, at least you can at least see what you're buying, right? You don't have to worry about it being in a cube or in a box and it's hiding the mystery and it's giving mystery, but you can get duplicates and you can get things that you may consider ugly, and guess what? You can't do nothing about it, right? You can't get a refund on your order because you don't like what your ring looked like. They make that very clear. So you're taking a gamble in that way that you may not like the ring that you're even getting. And sometimes the reps will try to hype up the ring and put on this performance like it's so, so good, and it's really not good. Please, I encourage everyone, don't join a business model like this, guys. Do your research. Not only listen to people who are pretty anti-MLM, listen to people who are for MLM. Come up with your own conclusions. See what makes sense for you. But if you have to pay to play, if you have to have PV, if you have to obtain PV every month or hit a certain marker in order to be active, it's a red flag, guys. Like I said, this business is oversaturated. So many people are joining. Even the CEO said it. So many people are joining. It's getting oversaturated, right? So it's a very slim chance that you're going to make it to the top. You're just going to go into debt, unfortunately. If you think joining an MLM recruiting-based model is going to get you out of whatever situation you're in, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It's not likely. And some people do make it, but not enough. Usually it's only 1%. I have that research in my previous MLM video about Bomb Party. I will link it down in the description. I hope you guys learned something from this. If you guys have any questions about Bomb Party or you're curious and you want the truth, because these reps will not tell you the truth. They will sell you a dream. They will tell you everything that's good so you can sign that dotted line and then everything goes downhill from there. I will tell you the truth. Join that Reddit page. I will put it here. Join it. Read some of those people opinions and their reviews and what they went through in that Bomb Party business. I appreciate you guys for listening. I know it's a quite lengthy video, but I appreciate you guys so, so, so much. And I hope you guys learned something. Goodbye.